Hey everyone. So I wanted to get on and do an energy update because there's been a shift. I feel like almost the entire month of July has been like, it feels like the entire month was like full moon mode. and it was draining and emotionally intense because we're in Cancer season and all these planets are retrograde, so it was just so much going on. It just felt like 1 month of full moonness, because I felt July coming on and the eclipse season coming on at the end of June. So it feels like it went from the end of June and now up here till the end of July, and then this last week of July, now I'm starting to feel like I'm coming out of it. But the one thing that was really stressed to mention was, we're coming out, and it's a new beginning. It's a new cycle. It's a new 13-year cycle, 10 or 13-year cycle. And that's huge. That's huge. Not only are we shifting as a collective consciously, but we're starting new chapters in our lives. And one thing that's really important to mention is that anything that is like old problems, like, we need to leave those behind and not bring them with us in this new chapter that we're beginning. And for me, it's been really relevant. It's like any problem that you have not addressed and that's kind of been lingering and not really handled is going to be handled, and the universe is going to push you and prod you and keep emphasizing these issues and giving you smooth ways to navigate through them. It's now is so important to tap into your tuition. It's always important, but now more than ever, because you're gonna want that guidance in terms of dealing with things that you need to deal with, so you can open this new chapter up, so you can shift into 5D. If you don't shift with everyone, you're not left behind. It's everyone isn't shifting. That's not, the event is within the individual. Everybody's ascension is on their own divine timing. So tune in so you can navigate this in a smooth way. It does not have to be a bumpy ride. If you're in tune with your higher self, meditate more. Right now I'm meditating twice a day. I'm setting alarms. I'm making it a priority, and it's making a huge difference. I've been receiving all kinds of intuitive information in terms of my own life, in terms of what to relay to you guys as a collective, and in terms of really emphasizing intuition, following your inner guidance right now, because when you're flipping the page, you have to, it's not going to be like, okay, I can always just continue to do the same things to solve problems as I did in the past. No. You're not the same person you were in the past. You're moving into a new chapter. You're not in the same chapter you were in the past. So we need to deal with things in new ways, and we need to move forward with a fresh start, a blank slate. Let's burn all these problems down. Burn the entire house down to the foundation and then rebuild. And that's where we're at right now. And it's refreshing. I feel like energy is coming back. I'm no longer feeling like I want to lay around because I'm trying to integrate this excessive amount of energy coming in. No, I feel like now I've integrated a good amount of it. And this might be just for a certain part of the collective. If this resonates, then take it. If it doesn't, then leave it. Even when I channel for Twin Flames, it's information for specific groups of people. Okay, and a lot of times it resonates with a large mass. But if you're on my channel and listening to this message, it probably is for you, and you were guided to my channel to receive it. So just keep that in mind, because when people tap into different collective energies, it's always going to be different pockets, different groups of people. But anyways, it's important to really, really emphasize, getting in tune with your higher self. So I can't even say this enough. Meditation is so crucial, and I am guilty as anyone else, as in just going about my life, skipping meditating all the time, going for weeks without meditating. Like, I've done it. And then I feel myself drifting. And now my higher self is like, look, like I'm feeling like I want to meditate now. And I wasn't feeling like that before. I felt like, oh, I got this thing to do first before I do it. And then I'd forget to do it. And then I had this next thing to do. You know, I have 4 kids I'm chasing around and stuff like that. So it was like not a priority. It was like all these little have to do things around the house was more of a priority than meditating. And now I'm feeling drawn to do it. And I know that's because there's some things that I cannot bring with me into this new beginning that's about to happen. But yeah, guys, that is just the quick message that I wanted to bring through for these current energies. And I was going to do an additional download that I received in this video, but I think I'm going to go ahead and make a different video for that. And just leave this message as it is, because really this is what they're emphasizing the most right now in terms of the current energies. And the download that I received isn't really related to that, so I'll make a different video for it and post it tomorrow. So I love you guys. Tap in, meditate more, do your best, be easy on yourself. If you get triggered during all of this transition, just take a step back. The other day, I got triggered by someone, and all I did, instead of reacting like normal Kelsey would do, because I always think I know what to say, right? Like, I'm that person who's quick, like witty, like I know what to say fast. You know what I mean? I've always been that person. I always, instead of thinking before I speak, I just blurt everything out. And that's what the universe is teaching me right now, to shut your mouth, go sit quietly for a minute, really think about the situation from that person's perspective, from your perspective, and how can I see this in a way that serves me and serves my highest good and their highest good. And after I sat for a couple minutes, and I completely came down. I completely was like not even triggered anymore. And it was like, wow, is it really that easy? I literally just put myself in a room that nobody was in and just sat quietly for a minute, and was like, whoa, I completely overreacted. And that's growth. That is such huge growth for me. And then afterwards, I'm like, I'm proud of you. I talk to myself like, shoot, I'm proud of you, because like that's a huge step from where you were in your past. And now I've gradually come a long way in terms of that specific thing that I needed to work on. But now I feel like I've like come over the hump. Like, you know, you're gradually going up, trying to like work on this issue that you have, and you finally reach the top of the hill, and now you can coast down because you've like grown and you're mature enough to catch yourself before you do things that you'll regret or that don't serve your highest good. So be easy on yourselves. I love you guys, and I will post this right now for you.